you want to easily sell your products online, then you've come to the right place. Setting up an online store is easier than ever. And in this video, I'm going to show you step by step how I created this real e-commerce website. Selling your products online can be an easy way of making a little extra money. Whether you're selling handmade gifts, homemade blankets, or kids' toys. You could pay a website designer to build you a website, but this could set you back thousands of euros, plus whatever it costs to have any modifications made in the future. Building your own website means that you're in control of everything right from the start, and you're not out of pocket even before you start selling your stuff. By the end of this video, you're going to have your own fully functional website, not for free, because I believe the free options end up being way too restrictive in the long run, but it's still very affordable. You'll be ready to receive your payments and sell your products right away. We're going to set up our hosting, we're going to buy our domain, and we're going to design this website using a template that will speed up this process. So without further ado, let's jump in and build our website. We're going to start by going to the SiteGround website. I've been using SiteGround for a number of years now for my website hosting, and I'd recommend definitely checking them out. There are a number of other hosts that you can use, but this is what I'm going to be using for this video. If you sign up for an account with SiteGround, you get a free domain for the first year. And you can see that to start off, the price is very reasonable. Your first year is only going to cost you $2.99 a month. So all you need to do is set up your startup plan. So click Get Plan. Enter the domain that you want to use for your website. I will link to another video that I have that details how to pick the domain that's right for you and your business. So our website domain is Helen's Handmade Gifts.com, and I'm just going to go with .com. And now you can just review and complete your details here and payment details and pay for that. You can get the best deal on your hosting by paying for the full 12 months upfront. That will only cost you $35.88 for that first year. Or you can pay monthly, and it's slightly more expensive per month. Like I said, the domain registration is free for the first year as well. So just go ahead and sign up for that. I'm going to go and log into my own account. Once you've chosen your domain, it'll ask you whether to migrate an existing website or start a new website. We're going to select Start a New Website. We're going to select WordPress with Woocommerce. And now we need to create our WordPress credentials. So this is the email that you will use to log into your WordPress dashboard. And click Continue. We're not going to add this for now. Now we just need to wait for SiteGround to create our website. This is basically creating your website and installing WordPress on that. WordPress is a free open source software, so we don't need to pay for WordPress. Now our website's all ready for us to get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to click Login to our admin dashboard. This is going to run us through a bit of a startup wizard. We're not going to need any of this. We're going to click on Exit Wizard. So that is our hosting setup, and we have our WordPress installed. We're going to run through a few setup features now. First thing we're going to do is we're going to choose our theme. So we're going to go hover over Appearance and click on Themes. What we're going to do is we're going to click on Add New Theme, and we're going to look for the Astra theme. When we see Astra, we're going to click on Install and Activate. Next thing we're going to go is we're going to go to Settings and General. We're going to name our website here. We want our site title to include some of the keywords that we want to be our website to be found for. So I'm going to say Unique Irish Handmade Gift by Helen. because we want people to search. If they're searching for a unique Irish gift, then we want to be found in that search, and having this site title will help with that. We can change some of the other settings here if we like. For example, the date format and the time format. We're just going to click on Save Changes. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to go to Plugins. We are going to add new plugin. We are going to search for Starter Templates. This is the one we want here. This is going to make creating our own web shop super quick and easy. So we're going to click on Install Now and Activate. We're going to use the classic starter templates. Click on Build with Templates. We're going to use the Page Builder Elementor. Now you'll see we have a choice of templates to start from. In order to keep our costs low, I'm going to stick with a free theme, a free template. Because we're building an online shop, we can sort them by online shops. So we can hover over Ecommerce, and that will build the ones that will show us the ones that are specifically for an online shop. So you can have a look through here and see which ones you really like the look of. There's lots of different themes for different types of businesses, depending on the product that you want to sell. You can select a premium one, although you will have to pay extra for that. Once you find one you like, you can select it. And this is going to run us through a little bit of a startup template again. We're going to upload our logo. I will link to another video that where I show where I created this logo, how I created this logo. So for now, we're going to select Files. We're going to put in our alt text. This is the text that will help tell Google what our image is and therefore what our website is. And I'm going to copy and pop that into my title as well. So there we have our logo nicely positioned on our website. We can adjust some of the sizing here if we like. We can pick our typography. So feel free to play along with some of these to see how it changes everything on our site. I quite like this one. We can settle on a color palette for now, but we can change this down the line as well. Now, when you're happy with that, just click on Continue. This is just a little bit of marketing. We just have to wait for our website to be put together. So now we're going to click on View Your Website. There we are. All ready to go. No, I'm only joking. We have a lot of work still to do. So when you're viewing your website, you can always get back to your dashboard by hovering over the name of the website and clicking on Dashboard. Let's just nip down to Plugins. And you'll see that through the Startup Wizard, we have a lot of the plugins that we already need for this website to work. And again, from your WordPress dashboard, if you would like to view the site as it looks now, hover over the name. I'm going to right-click Visit Site so it opens it in another tab. So it's nice to have that open at the same time so I can see what it looks like in real life. So you can see that this website is set up with two separate menus. We have About and Contact on this side, and then we have these categories over here. So we're just going to edit this slightly so that it works for our business. So go back to your WordPress dashboard. If you go to Appearance and then Menus, this will take us straight to our menu items. You can select which menu you want here. So we have two different menus. We have the main menu and we have the secondary menu. So if we select this one, you'll see that that was the menu that appeared on the right-hand side. I quite like that. I like the About and Contact on that menu. But what we're going to do is we're going to just go back to the other one. So everything is our shop page. This will take anyone that visits our website straight to everything that's available on the shop. And then these ones are different categories of items. So what you can do is you can create any category you want depending on the product that you're selling. So you could have, for myself, I might have gifts for him, gifts for her, gifts for children. That might be a nice way to categorize our products. So I actually don't like that it says everything here. So what I'm going to just do is I'm going to just change that to shop. And that will let people know that this is the main navigation to the full shop. So let's just save menu. And we can see then if we refresh our page. This now says shop. What I actually might put, I think would be nice. This one, I'm going to save. I think I like that better. Shop all gifts. Quite clear that that will go to the main category where anyone can see all of our gifts. Now here is where we can see, if we go to products and then categories, we can see that these are the different categories of products that we have. These are already created. So what we're going to do is we're going to tailor these then to what we need. So I'm going to start by deleting the ones that are here. And then I'm going to create some new ones. So over here, add new category. So I'm going to have gifts for her. Once you're happy with that, you can add an image that will highlight the type of products that you have. So if you have a example product for this category, for in this instance, it's gifts for women, you would go to upload files, and select a file on your computer where you have that image. But for now, I'm going to click one of these products that are uploaded as part of our startup wizard for this category. And we're going to hit create or add new category. So we have this category here. And I'm going to create another one then. And again, I'm going to upload a picture for this one. So these are the images that will appear when everyone sees these categories. A new category. So now we have these two categories set up. So we're going to go back to our appearance and then menus. So we now have shop all gifts because we deleted those other categories. So we're going to add them back into this menu. So in order for us to be able to add our product categories to our menu, we need to go up into here, screen options, and click on product categories and make sure this is ticked. Then when you see here, add menu items, you'll see we have product categories. And we can now add these to our menu. Now we save menu. And let's just check out what this looks like. There we go. We have shop all gifts, gifts for her, gifts for him. And you can set up these categories whatever way makes sense for your business. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to create some of our products. You can create as many products as you want. But I'm going to create a couple of products just to show you how to do it. You'll see that there's a number of products here already created. But we're going to delete all of these because obviously we don't need these to be displayed on our website. It just helps the website look nice whenever you view it before you've actually made any changes to it and added your own products. Now, what we can do is we can add a new product and we're going to create this from scratch. So what's our product name? The first product I'm going to add is a beanie. This description box here, this is going to be our long description. And this is our short description. The short description will appear immediately underneath the product name. The long description is where you add all the other details that anyone might want to know with regards to your product. So you'll want to put the most important information here in the product short description. You'll see if you hover over this, it will kind of tell you what the information is. And in here then we're going to add a lot more of the details that are someone might want to know about our product. Now if we only have one size and one color of this product, we're going to want to leave this as a simple product. However, let's say, because I've already put down here that we have a variety of different colors available. So we're going to want to create a variable product because there are different variations available for our customers to purchase. So the first thing we need to do is we need to go to attributes. And the attributes are the different things that are available. So we're going to call this one color. And we're going to put in the different values or the different colors that are available for our customers to purchase. So I'm going to say we have a blue, red, and green options. We're going to click on Save Attributes. So now we have our colors. We need to go to variations and we need to generate our variations. It's going to ask you if you want to generate all variations. We're going to click on OK. And you'll see that it's created the 3 different variations that our customers have available to purchase. We need to expand all of these, and then we need to put in the details for each variation. So for this, it's just different colors. We don't need to charge a different amount. So we're going to put the same number in here for each item. And what you want to do here is you want to upload an image of each item in that particular variation. So I would want to upload a picture of my beanie in the blue variation here, and the red, and then in the green. And you just go by clicking on this, upload your file to your media library, and then add it to your image here. Now I want to save our changes. The other thing you can do is if you have a set number of products you want to sell or that is available to sell, you can track your stock quantity. So let's say you have 20 of these items that you want to sell. You would put in quantity 20, and that will give you a notification whenever the quantity is running low. And then you'll see if you go into your variations, you can also put manage stock to say how many of the blue beanies you have available here. And this means that you don't sell items that you don't physically have for sale. So anytime you make any changes, we're going to just click on Save Changes. Before we publish our product, we want to make sure we have a nice product image here. And to get this, all we need to do is click on the image or the little area, and we want to select our image if we already have it in our media library. If not, we want to go to Upload Files and select the file from your computer. But I already have mine here in this media library. So for my woman's beanie, I'm going to use this image. And I'm going to set the alt text and the title. And then click Set Product Image. So that is the product image that will appear for the overall product. And if you have then the different images for each variation of your product, so the blue one, the red one, and the green one, you would set them within here. We want to make sure it's categorized appropriately. So this one is under gifts for her. For now, I'm happy to leave. You can add a gallery of images, lots of different images for this product, which can help people really get an idea of what your product looks like. And you can really showcase your product this way. So once we're all done with that, you can put in as much detail as you can in here and click on Update. I'm going to go and make another product now. So I'm going to go back to Products and I'm going to click Add New. This time I'm going to make a men's beanie. So I have my title. I would put in my full description in here. We're going to create a variable product again. We're going to go to Attributes, and this time we're going to create 2 different attributes. One is color and one is size. We're going to do color the same as we did previously. Make sure you have this box checked, used for variations, and click Save Attributes. We're going to add another one, and this time we're going to add size. And we're going to say we have small, medium, large sizes available, and Save Attributes. Now we're going to go to our variations and we're going to create those variations. So click Generate Variations, click OK. This will generate the variations that you have in the blue, green, and red, and in the different sizes. If you don't have every one of these available in every size, you can simply edit or remove them here. So let's say we only had blue in a medium and large. We could delete the small one in the blue size. Whichever ones you have available, you can leave here, and other ones you can just remove. So we want to go through and we want to add prices. We're going to say that they're all 20 euros still. We'll actually change this price. It's in US dollars now. So this will allow us to add the price to every one of these as 20 euros. We want to make sure we have this in the correct category. This is gifts for him. We want to create or put in our product image. So I'm going to select this from my computer. And this is the image that will appear for that overall product. And as before, you can put in a different image for the different variations available. And you can add a gallery full of different images to showcase your product here. For now, we need to put in a short description. This is what appears immediately under the title of the product. And when we're ready, we just click on publish and we can view our product then to see what it looks like. And there we have it. So people can select from the available options here. They can pick the blue color in the medium size, and then they can add that to their cart. So now at least we have a couple of products in our different categories and in our inventory. So this will help us going forward to actually see the design of the website. We're going to go and customize a few things now. Right, we're going to go back to our WordPress dashboard, hover over our website name and click on dashboard. Let's set up some of our Woocommerce then. So this is our e-commerce platform that controls the shop section of our website. Let's go to settings. Let's put in some of the details of our website here. You can select whether you want to sell your products to every country. I think I'm going to just keep mine within Europe. In fact, I think I'm just going to stick to Ireland for now. We're going to keep away from the UK just to keep things simple. You can specify other countries here that you wish to be able to sell to. We want to be able to ship to all the countries that we sell to. We're going to keep this unchecked. We want the total price to just be shown. We're going to keep any use of coupons because we may want to use those. We want to change our currency. So we're in euros. And then we're going to save changes. Now you'll see all the different options we have here in order to be able to set up our different specifications for when it comes to our selling our products. So we have some different settings here where you can enable this. So whenever someone adds something to the cart, they will be automatically redirected to the cart page after they've added that to their cart. We're going to take away our star ratings for now because we don't want, like this, we have this star rating as it is now, but I don't want that on my product. So I'm going to unclick this, click on Save Changes. Now we're going to go through to set some of our shipping settings. First we want to do is add a zone, shipping zone. Local shipping then might be your immediate country, and we can set different shipping methods for this zone. So we're going to add a shipping method. We have three different methods. We have free shipping, flat rate, or we can enable pickup. So for this, I'm going to put a flat rate shipping. So we will charge a fixed rate for when people are shipping our products to someone in Ireland. Now, what do we want to set this as? We can say we're going to charge €5 for that flat rate within Ireland. We're going to leave it none in their tax status for now as well. Create and save. We're going to go back to our other shipping zones and we're going to create another one because we remember we allowed the ability for people to order from America and we want to charge them slightly more for that shipping. So we want to add a zone. And this would be the same way you would set this up for different countries where you want to charge a different amount for the shipping. So I'm going to call this zone name USA. Add a shipping method, and we're going to flat rate. And I haven't researched how much it's actually going to cost me to ship something there. So I'm going to pluck a figure out of the air for this. But obviously you're going to want to make sure you charge enough for your shipping, but not so much that it deters people from ordering. Again, not taxable. I'm going to say it's going to cost €20. Create and save. So that means whenever someone wants to get your product shipped to America, they will be charged that flat rate for their shipping fee. Next thing we're going to do is we want to set up our payments and how we receive our payment. So in order to keep things super simple, I would suggest setting up, if you don't already have a PayPal account, set up a PayPal account and link that with your website. And then you can just simply get the income generated from your website paid directly into your PayPal. PayPal do take a percentage of all the transactions, but most of the payment processors do this. Another way to do things is to use Woo payments. So we're just going to set this up. There are costs involved, like with any payment processor. And you can see some of the costs involved for Woo payments here. There's no cost for signing up with it. Instead, they take a cut of what you earn. So this is another option to setting up with PayPal. So we're going to click Finish Setup here to see how this looks. And this will automatically allow people to pay via lots of these different payment options. So instead of using different plugins for Google Pay, Apple Pay, etc., this one will accept a lot of them out of the box. We just have to put in some of our details here. This will just prompt you to sign up for an account with WordPress. So we need to set up some of this Woocommerce settings. We'll ask for some of our details. We're going to just put in some of your business details here. Now, this should be setting up our payment processor. We just need some more payment details there to set up your payment processor. So just fill these in. You need to just put in your bank details, and this is where the payments will be sent to. Just review some of your information, agree and submit. Now, we just need to let that become verified. Let's go back to WooCommerce and settings. So we have a couple of settings we can check in here. So allowing customers to place an order without an account. That's fine because a lot of people don't want to bother making an account whenever they're buying a product. We'll allow customers to create an account during checkout. Just save those changes. I'm going to leave everything else as it is. Let's go into our email settings. So these are all the different emails that a customer will get sent in the case of a new order, in the case of a cancelled order, failed order, etc., etc. So we can go in and edit all of them. We can enable or disable it. This is an order that we receive when we receive an order. So this is fine. We don't need to change any of these details here. Oh yeah, sorry. These ones are all emails that we will receive. However, these ones are ones that the customer will receive. So we can, let's say, for example, they have completed their order. We definitely want to enable that one. This will tell them that your order from our site is now complete. Thanks for shopping with us. You can tailor this to exactly as you want. So I would advise, thank you so much for spending the time with shopping with us. We really appreciate your custom. You can really tailor this to make it unique to your business. I'm going to go back to the emails now and check some of the other ones. So let's say we have order on hold. So this is what happens whenever an order comes in. Let's take a look at our orders. So we go into WooCommerce and orders. Your orders will appear here. So what we can do in order to demonstrate what this looks like, we can go to our website. Might not work because our payment processor hasn't been completely set up, but let's have a look anyway. The other way we can set up our payment processor is by going into plugins and just simply using PayPal. So we're going to add new plugin. PayPal for WooCommerce. We're going to install this one. This will allow people to just simply pay using their PayPal account. We can go into our settings for the WooCommerce PayPal payments plugin. We're going to tick this one. This will allow people to accept the major credit and debit cards. We're going to click Activate PayPal. And we need to link this now with your current PayPal account. So you just need to pop in your PayPal email. So now we have integrated our PayPal with our WooCommerce. So now what we should be able to do, we should be able to go to the front end of our website and have a look what this looks like now if someone wants to actually order one of these products. So now we're going to select this one, and you can see now we have euro as the currency. So now we can see when we put the item into our cart, it's coming up with the subtool, then adding our flat rate, our shipping. What we're going to do in order to test this process is we're going to create a coupon. So let's go back to our dashboard. We go into No, we need to go into marketing, sorry, and coupons. Create percentage discount, coupon amount, 100%. We don't need to put an expiry. And our code will be free product. And click publish. So now, when we go to visit our store, we already have the product still in our shopping cart. So we can go to view cart. We can apply, what was it called? Free product. So this won't test our payment processor, but it will test our website. So now we have removed that. But we wanted to do free shipping as well. Okay, so Woocommerce Settings, shipping. Within our Ireland, we need to enable add a shipping method. We're going to do free shipping. So when our coupon allows free shipping, that will now allow us to, this will allow us to test our cart functionality. Let's give this a go. Okay, so now our total has come to 0. It's taken off the price of the product, and the free shipping is allowing us to have free shipping. Proceed to checkout. And we need to just put in some of our details here. But this gives us an idea as to what our customers will see. Now all we need to do is place an order, and that's what your customer will see. So now we can go back to our website and we can go into orders, and now we'll see that we have this order. So your order is in the processing state. We can change the status of this to completed, and that will allow the customer to see that the product, you've processed the order, and they will know that the order is on their way. So that's what we can see when we go into our orders. What we might do now is we might set up our HTTP, which is, this means, and this is absolutely essential for any e-commerce store, that our transactions are done securely and any information that's passed via the server is done securely. So what we need to do, right, we're going to go back to our SiteGround now. So go back to your SiteGround hosting provider and select the website. This is the website that I'm using now. I'm just making it on a temporary domain. What we need to do is we need to go to security. We need to go to SSL manager. We need Let's Encrypt as our SSL certificate. We're going to get that. And then we need to configure our website to work via that encrypted connection. Perfect. We have our SSL certificate installed. Now we're going to go to this one, HTTP enforce. This is going to force our website to work over this secure connection. While we're here, we're going to go into the speed tab and caching. And you might not have all the options I have here if you sign up for the first type of account with SiteGround, but we want to enable all the caching that we can via our website, because caching makes our website load much faster. We're going to select the free CDN. Again, this is involved with making our website work as quickly and efficiently as possible. We don't need to worry about any of this now. Right, let's pop back over to our dashboard. It's going to ask me to re-log in because I've changed some of my settings. If for any reason you can't get into your WordPress, you can either go back to your site and go in via your WordPress, or you can just simply go on lost password and it will send you an email to reset the password. I must have typed it wrong whenever I set this up. The URL is always going to be your domain name here, and then you can just put in / and then admin. And that should bring you to your login screen here. So let's see if this works this time. Yes, there we go. Now, whenever you go to your website, you'll see that this is now set to connection is secure because we've installed our SSL certificate and we've got it working over a secure connection. So I'm going to go back and I'm just going to test the checkout process again. I'm going to go view cart. We've got a couple in there now. That's okay. We're not actually going to buy them. We're just going to make sure. There we go. So now we have this set up for receiving payments. What you can do in order to test this for yourself is actually put in a real product into your cart and buy it, because you're only going to be buying it from yourself, and that would just show you exactly how everything appears in the order section of your website and how it shows and comes through to your payment processor. So now we have the bones of our working website. Now we're going to go and customize some of the colors and the content to make it truly our own. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to customize the colors that are associated with our theme. And in order to find those colors, we need to go into Appearance, and then we need to go to Customize. You'll see our website appear here. So these are the kind of things we're going to change here, or the color that appears for this total amount in the cart and the little cart icon, and then these buttons and a few other little icons as well. So what we're going to go into is Global, and then Colors. And you'll see we have a couple of different palette styles here. So we're going to keep this first one selected, but we're going to change the colors within it. Now I've already created my logo, and I want to find out what the hex code is for this color that I'm using on this logo. So I've got this cool little tool here called Color Pick Eyedropper, and it is a Chrome extension. It's free to use. You can download it onto your browser. All you need to do is hit the little icon, and you'll now see that if I hover over something, it will tell me what the color is and what the hex code of that color is. So if I click on that, that's going to tell me, what that color code is. And this is my hex code. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to X out of that, and I'm going to put that in this color 1 and see what that looks like. And you can see that the amount here and the cart has now changed color in association with the same color from our logo. The next thing we're going to change is the second one. So if you have a logo with more than one color, you can select the second color that you have using the same method. I'm just going to take a look and see what this second color looks like with the same hex code. So now you can see that the buttons have changed. These little icons have changed. The buttons here, that button, all of these things are associated with our theme, and they can be changed through this theme customizer. And you can see here that the quick links, that color is probably not that great on that because it's a black background with quite a dark color text. So what we could do is we could actually just kind of modify that slightly. So it's a little bit lighter. No, it's not that one, sorry. It's the other one. We'll leave that one as it is and just have a look if we can. If we modify that, we can now see that this is a little bit lighter and easier to see, and that will also have changed this little color here. So it all depends on what color background we have here, but you can see that these are a little bit easier to see as well. So that's all we're going to change for now. I'm going to just click on Publish so we can save those changes. So now we have some of the color theme in line with our branding colors. Now, in order to do any editing of this part of the website, we need to go into the page editor called Elementor. So we want to go back to our WordPress dashboard, go into Pages, and then we can edit each page that we want. So we have our home page here. We have Edit with Elementor. Something that I'm actually going to do before I go any further is I'm just going to open up our page, view our site. So I'm going to right click on that, open link in new tab. This means we can see what our website looks like in real time. Now we go back to our home page. I'm going to right click, edit with Elementor, open a new tab. Just bring that one over there. You'll see now that these little sections kind of highlight as you hover over them. And we have this main section here. This section contains these two containers within it. This first container has this image. And you'll see if we select it here within the navigator, it's this one. And then in the other one, we have the image, heading, and a button. This little leaf is an image. And you can see you can select each individual one and you can modify and change them as you would like. Now this is a very high quality image. So if you have high quality images, then go ahead, that's great. But what I would urge you to do is actually possibly find some stock images if you don't have high quality images of your own products. That is a great way to get started. I'm going to show you how you can find free images to use on your website. And we can see this section as well has 3 different containers within it. And within each of those, we have an image box and a button. And then this nice little image of our lemon is part of our background overlay. You can find that here if you want to change this. So really, we're going to keep this super simple and we're going to modify what we can. We're going to find some free stock images. And any sections we don't need, we're just going to delete them. So let's start at the top. What do we want to keep here? We need to come up with the text for our website then. And a way we can do this, a really handy way, is we can go to ChatGPT. Of course, you can spend your time coming up with this yourself as well, but I find ChatGPT really helpful in coming up with a professional sounding language for your website. We can just ask it to come up with some website copy for web e-commerce store selling my handmade unique Irish gifts for him, her. Tell ChatGPT as much information as you can and they'll be able to come up with then loads of different text that you're going to be able to use on your website. Let's see what it comes up with. Now, some of this you're going to need to modify, of course, because it might not have come up with exactly what is accurate. So what you can do is you can copy the whole lot, paste it into a Word or Google document, wherever you like, make your modifications through there. I'm going to take some of the text from this to create the text for my website. Copy this. All we need to do is select the text. Just click on the text there and the right place will open up on the editor on the side here. So I'm going to paste in my little bit of text and you can go ahead and modify any of the text here as well. You can click on the button. I actually like shop now. I like that. We need to replace this image. Of course you don't have to, but it doesn't really make sense for me to have an image of some nutritional supplements on my website. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to pop into my website browser, free stock images. I'm gonna give Pexels a go. There's a couple of different ones you can use here, and I'm gonna pop in a search then for something relevant to my niche. So we can try homemade, and you obviously put in here whatever it is relevant to your business. So maybe you're a baker, or some of these things might be relevant. However, I don't think that's right for me. So I sell knitted blankets. Now this is more like it. You can have us run through this and see what is appropriate for you. We can download this one. Save that to your computer. So what I can do is just tap on this image here. You'll see the image editor come up here. We can just upload the file that we just saved, which is this one. We're going to give it a title so the Google and any other search engines know what our image is. And there we have it. Now I'm just going to get rid of this navigator and let's have a look at what this looks like, our little top section here. Now I think the colors of this image actually just goes really nicely with this. Might just get rid of the leaf. I'm not sure the leaf is really relevant. So what I'm going to do for this section, just make sure I have that selected. And I'm going to right click on that and I'm going to delete. Yeah. think that looks better. Now let's move on to the next section. So we're going to pop in any relevant text here. Some of this stuff will be relevant, some of it will need changed. This is a way you can communicate the key reasons why someone should buy from your website. Things like free shipping, things like organic, things like personalized, etc., etc. Pop these in here. This is then a link. This is your best-selling product. So this is a short code. So we're not going to edit that here. We're going to leave that as it is. We're going to leave best-selling products as it is. Going to get rid of the leaf again. Now we move down to this next section, and we can edit any pieces of text here and the images. So here we go. What we can use these as is ways to link to different categories of our products. So we can have here the text here. We can have our gifts for men. I think this image isn't going to work for us because this is a beautiful image, but for us to find something, what we might do is we might just go and have a look in Canva and see if we can find anything. What do we need to look for? Men's hats. It doesn't have to be hats though, does it? Woolen, would that come up with anything? See, we need an image that has a transparent background, really. And for that, we need to edit the image, remove the background. Let's see if this will work. So I just went to edit photo, remove background. And I am going to use my Canva Pro feature here and download it as a transparent background. However, you can head over to Lunapic, download the image, head over to Lunapic and get the background transparent now that we have it white. So let's just download this quickly and see what this looks like on our image on our website. I'm going to choose image. I'm going to upload the file, select files. Let's see. Now we need it to be positioned bottom right. Doesn't really look great, does it? Do you know what we need in Canva? We need to move it down a bit. That's what we need. I wonder will that work any better? Let's download this copy and just see. Oops, I never selected transparent background. Save that one to our computer. Upload that to our website and see if that looks any better. Actually, it looks quite good. So now we can do a similar thing for these images. And we can use something like Canva to pop in the image and make it lower just so that it avoids some of the text. Do that for the other sections here as well. We also want to make sure we pop in the link to this. We want this to link to the category, gifts for men. So we need to select the button. We might need to pop over to products and then categories and grab the link for this, gifts for him. I'm going to right click on view, open a new tab. Then we're going to take this link here. Close that again. Pop that link in there. Now this link will link to the category for gifts for men. going to just upload that image now to my background section for this section. So we're going to go to background overlay, choose image, upload our file, see what this picture of the gloves look like. Now, I like that as well. I'm just going to modify this section in a similar way. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to offer 25% off. I think that's very generous. What I'm going to do is I'm going to offer 10% off. And what we're going to do is we will create a voucher. So let's go back to our dashboard. We'll go into marketing, coupons. We're going to add a coupon. We're going to say 10% discount. We're going to change it to percentage, 10%. We're going to allow free shipping. Usage restriction. We're going to limit that to one per user, sorry. We're going to publish that and we're going to come back over here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to update our page. So make sure we've saved everything. Then we are going to select this section. We're going to say use code. What do we call our code? 10% discount. Discount at checkout. Now we want to make sure that this button links to our shop. So we're going to click on link and then just type in shop, and that should allow us to select our shop page. And that's perfect. So that means that any users that come to our site can get a 10% discount off their first order. Trending products, we're going to leave this as it is. Going to delete the little leaf again though, because these are pulled in using a shortcode. Customer reviews. You can have these or not. If you don't have any reviews at the minute, that's fine as well. You might want to delete this whole section. If you wanted to, you would just need to select this little X here and that would delete this whole section. Yeah, we're just going to delete this section. I'm also going to delete this section. We don't need this. And let's just take a look at what it looks like at the minute. Trending products. Whoops. Oh yeah, that's perfect. It won't appear in our editing. And we can't do any of our editing within Elementor for this footer because it's within the theme. We have to go back to the theme editor for that. So I am liking the way this looks. And click update before I do anything else. I'm going to go and view our website now. And I click refresh. There we go. Now you can see that our best-selling products and our trending products are empty. Because yes, yet we don't have any best-selling products or trending products. What I think I'm going to do, just because we're starting off, I don't actually think we need these sections either. So I'm going to delete the trending product section. For the sake of simplicity, we're just going to keep that out. This little section with the leaf, we're going to get rid of that as well. Now, beautiful. Now that's our home page. Pretty much ready to go. Just going to click update. The other thing we're going to just double check is what this looks like in mobile and tablet view. So in order to do that, we can select down at the bottom here, responsive mode. Then you'll see this new bar appear here. So we can go into tablet and we can see what this looks like in tablet. Hopefully we don't need to make many changes. That image looks a bit funny, doesn't it? Because what it was in the style and position was in bottom left instead of bottom right. And you'll see these ones are set to bottom right. Okay, that looks good. This section, I'm just going to close this editor and let's us see exactly what things are going to look like in tablet view. Beautiful. Let's have a look at mobile view. So start at the top. This all looks great. But I'm just going to do a mobile view. I'm just going to reduce the opacity. Makes it less glaring. The fact that the image is a little bit on top of the button. I'm going to do that for each one. So I'm just going to decrease the opacity for that one. And I have it down to 0.4. I think that looks good. Now we're going to do the same for this one. Bring that opacity down to 0.4 as well. And then the same with this next one. Click on the section, background overlay, opacity 0.4. Now, I think that looks good. And the rest looks good as well. Need to straighten that up, but I can't do that within Elementor. Right, that's our mobile view sorted for our homepage. Our homepage looks absolutely beautiful. Pop over to our website, refresh the page so we can see how everything looks in real time. Now what we can do is we can pop over to our contact page. We can see here that we have a nice frequently asked question section, which actually could be very handy for your business. But if you don't want to include that, you don't have to. But it's important that we have our contact details here, so if anyone wants to get in touch. So what I've done, I've just on the live website, I've gone to the contact page. And now in order to edit this page, we can simply go to edit with Elementor. And it will allow us to go directly in and edit our page. And what I'm thinking I might actually do with this nice little leafy image here is I'm going to just find something again on Canva. See if I can get something that will work for my site. I'll need a little graphic of something that suits my business. A little ball of yarn or something. Would that look nice? It does, but it's in the wrong image. No. That could be kind of cool. Let's just make that a little bit bigger. I think that has a transparent background anyway, but we'll just download this one. Don't want all the pages, I just want page 4. Let's pop back to our page and we can now see what this looks like on our website. So we don't need to adjust any of the spacing or anything because it's might be a little bit big. Let's just have a look. Yeah, it's a little bit big, isn't it? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to Lunapic. Actually, no, I don't need to do it within Lunapic. I can use Paint for this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up that image in Paint that I just got from Canva. Nope, wrong one. I'm just going to crop it. Oh, whoops, that's not right. Control and X to go back. Select. Let's just select that. Hit crop. Save. Let's re-upload that. Don't need that anymore. Re-upload that. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that either. Just a little bit too much space around it. So hopefully we've rectified that. Yeah. Oh, doesn't have a transparent background now. Okay, back over to Lunapic. Upload file. Choose file. Our little ball of wool. Edit. Background. Click on the color. What's the color we need? It's transparent color, not area. Click apply. and File, Save Image as PNG. Now, let's try again. Now we have it. Now that kind of looks cool, doesn't it? We got there eventually. Now we just need to pop in our contact details here. Do you know what? We don't need that there. Let's just delete it. Now, you can keep this section or not. I don't think I need a frequently asked section right here. I am going to delete that. Rid of that section. That's all we need. Get in touch. Although, it might be nice to put in a little bit of text there. Just going to add in a little bit of text here, and we're going to say something like, we would love to hear from you. I'm going to center that, so I'm going to click on Style. I'm going to center it. Just going to bring it down a little bit. It looks a little bit too close to my ball of wool. So I'm going to add a little bit of padding on the top. So I'm going to unlink it at 20 pixels. See what that looks like. Yeah, perfect. Now we need to check what this section looks like in our mobile and tablet view. Click on responsive mode, tablet. Need a little bit of padding underneath. What does it look like in mobile? Beautiful. Don't need to do anything there. Looks great. I'm just going to save that. The next page we want to look at editing is our About page. So if we just come back to our WordPress dashboard, click on Pages, and we have our list of pages here. So I'm going to right click on Edit with Elementor to open this in a new window. Now we're going to edit this as per what we want for our branding. So our own images, our own text. I'm going to take that from my ChatGPT that I had from before, change some of this text, and it's the exact same as before. We're just going to click on the element we want to change. This is an image carousel, so we can put a number of different images in here. And this is a nice little area here that you can decide to keep or not, or edit as you see fit. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. We want to make sure that we link our buttons here to our shop page. So we simply click on the button, come over to our link section, type in shop, and you should see the shop page pop up there. It's nice to provide as much information here for your customers. Let them know a little bit about you and a little bit about the history of your business. If you have a picture of your face, I always think that makes it look nice, that someone knows and can see the face of the person that they're actually dealing with. So like our other pages, we want to make sure that this is tablet and mobile appropriate. One of the best things about using a template to start with is that everything should be out of the box, customized for mobile and tablet view. So we shouldn't need to do any major redesign with these sections. So that section looks good. We're going to just update that. Let's go back to our pages. We seem to have a little bit of duplication going on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to just delete some of these extra pages. We can see that this is our cart page, but we've also got a second cart page. So I'm going to delete the extra ones because we don't need those. This one's also duplicated for some reason. Let's just move those to the trash can. Nice, we've done our about. Let's look at what our cart page looks like. We're just going to right click on view and open that page. And this is what our cart page looks like. And I don't think we need to change anything here at all. This is what it will look like if there are no items in it. This is what our shop page looks like. All of our products will appear here. And we have a column down the side here. Let's go back to our list of pages. Let's view our checkout page. We need to just add something to our cart in order to see this. So we'll just go to this item here. We're going to pick a blue medium beanie. Click add to cart. View cart. That'll give us our pricing. Proceed to checkout. And this is our checkout page then. So we can see that all of this seems to be loading fine. I'm happy to leave that as it is. Our home page we've done. My account page. Let's quickly check that one out. This should, out of the box, work perfectly fine. If someone logs in to find a past order, they'll be able to see any orders, etc. here. Oh, that's actually a duplicate as well. We're going to just delete that one. Now, with our privacy policy, we're just going to click on the title here. And you want to go through this to make sure that this is appropriate for your business. A lot of the time, out of the box, this can have enough there to start you off. But I would consider possibly even talking to a solicitor or a lawyer or someone who is experienced in creating privacy policies unique to each individual business. But I would just go through and remove this suggested text, and I would use that as my privacy policy. And when you've done that, just click on publish. Obviously, some of these sections won't apply. This is talking about uploading images. Our customers aren't going to want to do that. Just going to click on publish. Like I say, make sure you tailor this to your individual business. Do a little bit of research to make sure this is unique for you and has the required information. Let's go back to our pages list. This is our refund and returns policy. This also will be unique to you and your business. Any refunds and return policies, simply pop them in here. Just edit this text. Just tap on it there and you can edit any of this text. When you're done, click on publish. We can just view our shop page then. And all of your items will appear here. The one thing that you could change with your shop page, and we need to go into Appearance, Customize. If we click on WooCommerce here, we can see all the different settings there are with regards to those pages we just looked at. So the shop page, the cart page, checkout page, etc. So if we go through this, we can see what different things we can adjust the layout. I'm not going to touch any of that now. That would change the way our shop page is displayed. This will change the side that we have our sidebar. You can see we can move it from the left to the right. I'm just going to leave it to the left. Now this one is for how the page will look if someone clicks into the single product. I'm going to get rid of ratings for now because I don't need that. Once you've made any changes, just click on Publish. Now we can see when we go into our product page here, we have this, the title, then the price, and then it says free shipping. Now we don't offer automatically free shipping. So what we need to do is we need to go back to our SiteGround dashboard. And I wasn't able to find a setting within WordPress itself in order to change this. So what I was able to find was a little bit of CSS that will remove that. And I will leave you that little snippet of code below so that you can simply copy and paste, follow exactly what I'm doing here. So we need to go to Appearance. We need to go to Customize. We need to go to Additional CSS. We need to copy our little bit of code. And paste it in there. All we need to do is click on Publish. And now what we can do is we can go back to this page and refresh. And now we have just the price without the free shipping. Now, I just noticed also that on my home page, I have to make sure that my button here will actually link to my shop page. So I'm just going to go to this page, open the page, edit with Elementor, click on the button, and just make sure I have the shop link in there, like so. These ones should already have that in, the different categories. Just check this one has the shop, it does. What we're going to do is we're just going to go and remove this sample page because we don't want it to appear in this list of quick links, and we also need to change our logo here. So let's just click Update. Go to our list of pages. We're going to delete this sample page. Now, you may well want to go through your website and double check you have everything correctly, but what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to test it as if I was an actual customer. So in order to do that, we want to test the payment processing and everything actually works properly. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to create a test product. So we're going to go to Products and then Add New. We're going to name it Test Product. We're going to set the price at something very small. And then we're actually going to buy the product and see if everything works okay. And we can see how our orders come in. So let's just go to our store. We should see our test product now. We're going to add this to our cart. View cart. We want to just remove this one. Proceed to checkout. Pop in your details here. Pop in your card details in order to actually purchase. And we're going to place our order. This way we can see that the whole process works smoothly. And I can hear my phone beep there. That means that the payment has gone through. And now I can obviously pay myself back that money. But there we can see that our shipping address and our billing address is correct. And this is the information that your customer will see. Now what we can do is we can go back to our dashboard and we can go into WooCommerce and Orders. And we'll be able to see our order here. So when we're ready, we can click on this order and click on complete. You know that you have that order and you need to ship it to the customer. The customer details are here and everything works perfectly. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to create our cookie notice. Because in order to comply with GDPR and privacy rules, we need to have our cookie notice here. This is important, but it's also extremely important if you want to use your website for advertising, or if you ever want to advertise on Facebook, because it's more likely that you'll use some cookie information for advertising purposes. But you also use cookies in order for a website to work correctly as well. But we still need to get permission from the user in order to be able to use those cookies. So we're going to go down to our plugins and we're going to install a plugin for this. We're going to go to add new. And the one I like to use is called Cookie Compliance or something like that. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah. So we're going to click on install and activate, and I will walk through our startup wizard to get this all set up. We're just going to go over to wizard here, and we're going to simply go through the setup wizard, giving it the information it needs in order to set this up. We're going to generate our cookie policy with compliance, our privacy policy as our existing privacy page, which we have here. We can leave the rest as it is, save and continue. Just put in some of the information for your business. We don't need any of these things that we need to upgrade for. Click on save and continue. This is going to scan our site for any of the cookies that we need to use. Click on continue. Do we compile statistics? We don't at the minute, but if you are going to use Google Analytics or anything else, you might want to select then yes. What third-party services currently using Google Fonts, so we want to make sure that that one's ticked. Like I said, ActiveCampaign is an email service, so if you're using that, you would select that one. But this will probably pick that up anyway. This is going to just list our different types of cookies used on our website and be able to display it on our cookie policy. Which it's going to create our cookie policy for us. Save and continue. Show consent banner, yes. Enable cookie and script blocker. There we have our cookie policy banner. We go over to our page now and we reload. You'll see we have our cookie consent banner set up. Someone can just click on accept and continue to use your site. We must go back and change this logo. For, like I said, the footer section of this page, we need to just do a little bit of editing to this footer section of our page. So in order to edit this, we need to, when we're viewing our page, we go to where it says customize at the top bar here. We want to change our logo. So if we just click on the little pencil icon here. Not what we want. Replace image, sorry, that's what we need to do. And what I'm going to do, I actually have a white copy of this logo because we have such a dark background. And I was able to just create a dark version of my logo using Canva. When I was in there, I made a copy that was in the red, and then I made a copy that was in the white, just in case I had a dark background. So I'm going to upload, and I'm going to use that one for the section. We just want to make that a little bit smaller. Click on update. Looks good. Now I want to just edit a little bit of this text here. I'm going to take that from my ChatGPT information again. Just need a small little bit of text. we want to make sure we have the right links in here for all of our pages. So we don't need this one, the custom offer discount. We want to have our privacy policy here. So we need to go and just grab the link to our privacy policy. If we just go to our pages, open our privacy policy and grab the link for that. We can do that just by selecting the title. If we go over here, we can see the URL. So we're just going to copy the URL, copy that, back to our page and paste that into our privacy policy section. This one we're going to call shipping details, can just be our shipping and refund policy, which was refund and returns policy. To be fair, we actually, well, no, we will leave that section. We'll use our refunds and returns. That's our link there. For this one, we're going to put in our cookie policy. So we need to go back to our dashboard. Pages. Compliance. For some reason, it hasn't created our cookie policy page. So let's just go through this again. We need to create missing pages. That's what we missed. Now that page should be created. Save and continue. We're going to add it to our menu. Just going to add it to our quick links menu. Click on finish. Now, hopefully, if we refresh our page, that will automatically have been added to our... Oh no, I added it to my quick links, which is this one. To be fair, that's probably all we need. We don't really even need this site links here. There's enough of our links here. We actually got quick links here as well. We're going to delete these, I'd say. Let's go to customize. Actually, we were already in that here, weren't we? Yeah, I'm going to just delete this one altogether. Delete menu. We're also going to delete this one. I don't think we can have this little bit of extra text. That might be nice. But I think the quick links there, we also don't need. We also don't have an app, so we're going to delete these little icons here as well. Yeah, we might leave that. That's just the categories there. We can just edit this text here a little bit as well. And put whatever text we want in there as well. And then we're just going to delete these little images here. Unless you, of course, have an app, in which case you can leave them there. Options, delete. Now, this bit is fine, our little copyright information. Over here we can edit our social media links. So you can add in your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, whatever else you like. Just click on relevant link, pop in the URL in there. And same for your Facebook. And that means people can easily access your social media links from your website. When you're done, just click on Publish. And that's our footer. Just double check what this looks like on tablet view and on mobile view. I think that looks really good. Just remember to click on Publish when you've made any changes. Let's go and see what this looks like on our website. That's our About page. We can click on our logo. That will take us to our home page. And let's just view our footer. That's only appearing to us because we're logged into our WordPress. Now, I'm very happy with that. For a web shop that you can get up and running in such little time, don't let perfectionism drag out this process more than it has to. Get your products uploaded, start selling them today. Well done for getting this far, but building your website is just the start. Next, we need to create a plan that will allow visitors to find your website. But you're going to have to stay tuned to the next video for that.